Manuel, and this is tips and tricks, not really tricks, but good information about staying safe in school during the COVID pandemic. I hope everybody knows that wearing masks is an important part on staying safe and not getting COVID. The CDC advises to wear two masks at the same time because it is more effective. Before you say you'd suffocate wearing two masks at the same time, you wouldn't, as long as you wear the correct ones. You would want to wear a underwire mask, like the ones you get at the doctor's office. The one has a wire that wraps around here, and a cloth mask, which you can buy anywhere in Walmart or Costco. Do not wear two disposable masks. The reason being, it's not made for tight fitting and will break. And do not wear a mask over a N95 mask, because the N95 is already doing its job alone. You don't need another one. So remember to wear your mask. And even if you do wear a mask, do not break the 6 feet distance rule. Just because you have a mask doesn't mean you should come close and hug your friends. No matter how much you miss them, or you just want to give them a hug for support, don't. Now, it's not only for your safety, but it's for them too, because you can easily transmit COVID by going close to each other, no matter how many masks you wear. Okay, now I wanted to talk about lunchtime, because this is probably where most of us will infect each other. Hopefully not. I hope we're staying safe and not get infected. This is the reason why I'm making this, so nobody gets infected. When it's time to eat lunch, please do not share your food. No matter how scrumptious, no matter how tasty it looks, do not ask or take somebody's food, because you might spread germs to their food, or they have germs in their food. I don't know how, but that's a possible case. Even before, in elementary and middle school, they say do not share your food because they might have germs and you could pass on sickness. It still counts now. So don't share your food because it's dangerous. And then try your best to eat in a outside place, outdoors, any place that has good ventilation. The reason being, if you're in a cafeteria or a restaurant, there's not a lot of ventilation, there's more people. And it doesn't sound really fun during COVID, being stuck with a lot of people eating food with their masks off. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to eat outside because you get an amazing view, you get to enjoy your meal, you get to social distance while being able to still talk to your friends. And especially for us, we are lucky enough to be able to go to the waterfront to eat, or the Japanese garden area. We have so many places that we could eat, and it looks pretty, and you can just enjoy your time there. And then remember to wash your hands or use a 60% alcohol sanitizer. And yeah, okay. Some of you might think, I'm a teacher / young adult. My immune system is strong. If I do get COVID, I won't die. No harm will come towards me. And I get it. That is true. We won't die. We won't get super sick from it, I suppose. But remember that this is the regulations that the government and the CDC made isn't just for you. It's for all people. For the people who are more vulnerable, the elderly, the people with weaker immune system, and anybody who has respiratory problems. Even if you won't get hurt from it, they could. You could easily spread COVID to another person, and they could spread it to a person who could die from it. This is the reason why we wear a mask and social distance. Do not just think about yourself, think about other people. And if you think you don't have COVID and you just take off your mask and just act like everything's normal, everything's okay, and just talking around, hugging friends, being close to each other without a mask, it's okay because you don't have any symptoms. But there's actually a lot of people who have COVID are asymptomatic, which basically means you have COVID, but there's no symptoms, but you can still pass it on to people. So that's why we have our COVID numbers still rising, because a lot of people don't know they have COVID, but they do. For my fellow freshmen, I know this whole pandemic is really hard for our mental state, especially if you're coming from a different school and you have nobody there that's coming here and you feel lonely and you have nobody to talk to. Remember, we're all here trying to survive and support each other. And we can always help you with anything you need, or just we're here for you if you just need somebody to talk to you. Anyways, that's it for this presentation. I hope you learned some things or understand how safety is really important and that we just really don't want anybody to get COVID. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day.